My name is Lydia Dietz, and welcome to Ghost House.
Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Everything was very sort of top secret. Every year or two, I'd see Tim and we'd get into a huddle and we'd talk about it. This idea had been kicking around for a long time. I guess we all have been like meeting in secret for 15 years, never really knowing if this was gonna happen. I mean, how many times did we almost have it happen, but there's clearly a reason that it had to be now. If it wasn't now, then it wouldn't be perfect. It's just perfect. I just remember turning to my partner, Scott, and saying, I think this is gonna happen for real. We all felt very safe. We didn't feel like everyone was looking over our shoulder. And so it was a really beautiful, creative chaos, which is just a wonderful place to be. But I do think Jenna coming on was a huge gift. There is an element of terror that I think we all had before each of our first days. There exists a text chain between Michael and Catherine and I. There was a lot of, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, I promise. It's all Tim's heart, and it's such a beautiful playground of emotion and humor, and you get to live in it for that time, and it's just a really, really beautiful place to be. The attic, where it all happens. I loved my scenes with Jenna up there. They were the first that we shot together. That was the day that we just like locked in to each other on camera and off. I had to grab her and yell at her, and Tim kept having me do it louder and louder, and I felt like I was being a bit abusive to her, but she was such a great sport. Once that door opened, it never closed.
Actually, this attic is off limits. I'm serious.
Right.
Being back there and seeing the house on the hill, you do feel transported back in time. It's remarkable. I remember just being on that porch with Catherine and Jenna and Justin, and he just wanted to soak it in. It's really one of the best times I've ever had. Every moment on the set was like, this is so special. Like, be present for everything, because this doesn't happen. I know the expectations are high, and mine were so high. And so reaching it was really a great feeling. It's going to sound strange because he's Beetlejuice and I'm Lydia, but I never felt so safe with an actor before. He is always there for you. That's who Michael is. It's remarkable that he can turn into this other guy. Seeing the 3 generations of Dietz women, there's a lot going on. They pretend they sort of tolerate each other, but they still have the similar dynamic that they had in the first. It's hard to act as if she's getting on your nerves somehow. I don't think anyone can make me laugh harder than Catherine O'Hara. Everything that she does is so brilliant. She's trying to love her daughter, trying to be a mother to her, which is not something I would have anticipated for Lydia. I think at 15, I kind of saw her being somewhat of a happy spinster. I think she has a lot of empathy for Delia now because of her having a daughter and knowing now what it feels like. I think there's just a lot of teen angst that's happening. She's not Lydia. Jenna really created her own very unique character. I felt like I was seeing a younger version of myself, only 100 times cooler. It was the most incredible time I've ever had. It was really special. Tim can be incredibly detailed. It was like, no, make the eyes go like, yes, perfect, now this way. Literally every movement was Tim. I didn't know this was his favorite song, but it weirdly makes sense. I remember being in the makeup trailer and Catherine yelling over to me, did you read the last 30 pages of the script?
The spark is melting in the dark.
It was a trip. Everybody was there, and it was magic.
I think we got that.